Well, in Belgium, the government recently struck a deal to extend the lifespan of 2 nuclear power plants in a bid to shore up energy security. It's just one of a raft of measures taken by European Union countries as they race to cushion the blow of a gas supply shock caused partially by the fallout of Russia's war in Ukraine. The bloc has been looking toward Africa for energy supplies to keep Europe's households warm and industry working. SABC News correspondent Rosie Birchard is reporting from Brussels.
As you can see, we are in the middle of a very grey and rainy winter here in Belgium. People have been struggling over the past few months to keep up with volatile electricity bills, and there were fears that the sudden drop in supplies of gas imported from Russia into the European Union could lead to blackouts. But Belgium's Prime Minister recently said the chances that the lights will go out here are now very slim. That's because authorities have controversially reversed plans to phase out nuclear power and instead to keep reactors running until 2035. Now, there are similar stories across the European Union of countries taking quite radical measures. Here's European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen speaking last month.
We have enormously diversified away from Russian fossil fuels, away from Russian gas supplies, towards other reliable, trustworthy suppliers. Second, we are saving energy. The third point is we are boosting the rollout of renewables.
Now, in terms of that diversification, the EU has been setting its sights on the African continent. Now, Brussels has already signed a new gas deal with Egypt, and Italy and Spain, well, they've been ramping up supplies from Algeria. But there are critics who accuse Europe of essentially, through these new gas deals, locking African countries, those that export gas, into long-term polluting fossil fuel production. And some campaigners have even branded this energy colonialism. Now, this is part of a bigger picture. Activists fear that the EU's drive to end dependence on Russia will be at the expense of its big climate promises. Brussels insists, however, that's not the case, and that instead the transition to clean power sources is actually speeding up. There too, the EU is looking toward Africa. Last year it signed a new deal to try and secure future green hydrogen supplies from Namibia. Rosie Birchard, SABC News, Brussels.